In today's video is a review about a cool model train in the Z-scale model train world. It's a model of an F9 unit diesel locomotive of the Western Pacific Railway. I'll show you how big this train scale is compared to my other model train scales. Also, a very cool trick you can do with only analog model trains. A very cool cardboard cutout of a train. And later, I'll introduce my Patreon page. If you've watched my other model train videos, you might already know that I have a really nice collection of HO scale model trains. But today's video is not about my HO scale model trains, it's about all my train scales compared to this Z-scale model train scale that is my grandpa's. This train scale really sticks out from the rest of my train scales. It is the smallest train scale I have ever seen, and today I wanted to give you a nice review about it. There are many model train manufacturers in the world. This Z-scale model train was founded and made in the same country as G-scale model trains. They used the metric system to make these trains, and they were made in the late 1990s. They later became an icon for people to see, and now, here in 2023, I have this train to enjoy. I've collected scales over the years, and I've later learned how the scales work. The blue one is G-scale. The black locomotive that looks like a nice steam locomotive is O scale. Yellow train that looks like it says Rio Grande on it is HO, which is the train scale I collect the most. And that this very small Z-scale locomotive is the size of my finger. Remember how I was telling you in my intro that I wanted to show you a very cool trick you can do with HO scale model trains? To test if they're bad or not, take a 9-volt battery, place both of the prongs from the battery on the wheels of the locomotive, and you can test to see if the engines are bad or if the engines are good. It's a good way to test your HO scale model trains to keep them nice and brand new. Many people have Patreon. It's a platform that content creators use to fund their content. I wanted to start one because I wanted to make my videos stand out, and I wanted to make them look a little bit better than I used to make them. For as little as $2 a month, you can get recommendations of trains if you're just getting started with the hobby. At $5 a month, you can get to see behind the scenes and video lessons from me. And at $7 a month, you can see my videos on Patreon 10 days before they go onto YouTube. Follow the link in the description if you can contribute to my channel. I've made so many good model train videos in the past, been on YouTube for over a year, have gotten over 100 subscribers, and made over 70 videos of model trains, including Thomas the Tank Engine with a GoPro mounted on one of his coaches, including model trains in the basement with a 15-foot train table with the BNSF diesel locomotive, and many others. It's been really good for me on YouTube in the last year. I've made so much good content. I love video production and video creations. It's so much fun. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to become a Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm Jordan Marquez. This is JROCKS Railroads. Thank you for watching.